Why did I decide to form the Discov together with Casper? So originally I actually founded the Discov a while back before Casper joined. But Casper and I go back about 12 years. He was actually one of my closest friends in international school in Swaziland where we were boarding together. And when I came to the Netherlands for the first time, I actually spent Christmas at some of his family gatherings, so almost an adopted brother at points. And I'd been working on the Discov for a while, but Casper and I were always talking about it all the time because he had a big entrepreneurial mindset. And I think we just kept soundboarding ideas, and by the time you had finished your master's, I just gave you a call because I thought you would be pretty much the best person suited.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was at the time still working as a marketing consultant, helping a lot from the sidelines. And yeah, when this opportunity came, and I'd already been following it and been really intrigued for quite some time. And yeah, when you called me, decided to go for it. I quit my job, left my girlfriend in an apartment back in Berlin, and I came here.
Yeah.
What makes us a good team is that, well, first and foremost, we were friends. I think there was already a big trust relationships before we even went into business together, which really feels like I can just say anything to you. There's also not a lot of room for ego, but I also don't have to be polite, which I think really works well in our dynamic.
Yeah, indeed. I think that the whole lack of ego thing, in a way, if there's ever a really rough or critical comment, I think both of us know it's really in the interest of the company, and also not one of us trying to assert dominance or anything like that, which makes it really easy to brainstorm and come to solutions together. And I also think we really complement each other a little bit in the sense of skills, because I think both of us have a dreamer and an implementer in us, but I think sometimes I can get a bit too high up in the clouds. And you ensure that I stay on track and provide a lot of organizational elements.
For sure. I think what also really helps is you're definitely an optimist. I'm a little bit more what I like to call a realist or a cynicalist, I don't know. But it's good because you know when to celebrate successes, and I know when to maybe be a bit more careful and make sure we're treading the right line.
Yeah, exactly. Good balance.
Yeah, for sure.
Why did I get into the education industry? I think on one level, both Casper and I were international students quite a bit. We met in Swaziland in international school. We both went abroad to sort of study, and we really saw and have learned a lot from international education. It's really opened our eyes and made a huge difference. And for us, especially when I started the sort of project, I really wanted to see students going to the best place possible or help them have an amazing 4 years, because that's going to shape sort of the future a little bit. And at first, while I thought it would be, say, a post-admissions help, I realized that the main issue is actually choosing the right university. So that helps a lot in that sense. And I think also another fun part is just you're working with students. It's really exciting and energizing, and also being in the international university market is really fun, and you get to learn a lot.
One meaningful moment I really had while in my experience with the Discov was I left my job as a marketing consultant. I came on board at the Discov, and marketing was pretty much non-existent so far. I mean, we've basically been learning, we'd been building and also shaping our business model, but marketing had not really been a priority. And for really months, we were really step by step trying to get some students on our platform. But we tried many different ways, but it wouldn't work and it wouldn't work. But by doing it really by little experiments and working on it constantly, and after 2 months, finally, one day I woke up after the last experiment we did, and all of a sudden there was 5 users on our platform. And I was just so happy, even though 5 users, it's nothing. I mean, I've done campaigns for clients, which had a lot more effect than that, but just because it was our own thing and we did it, and it was something that we were shaping from zero, was a really meaningful moment for me.
Yeah, I remember I was telling you about that other moment where about 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I was writing all the reports completely by hand, and it would take 3-4 hours, and yeah, just to sort of get them done. And we helped a few students back there, but now since it's a year and a half later, we're actually seeing them sort of at the right university and really happy. And sort of getting that moment, I remember there's one specific moment where a student we helped who went to the HKU, the School of the Arts, posted on Facebook that he was going there. And I said, congrats. And he said, it wouldn't have been without your company. I'm really happy you helped me. You're a huge part of it. And that moment, just seeing the work in the past sort of paying off now, and people really using your solution was really amazing for me.